thank you to the Port Authority Pipes and Drums. They are committed to us and continue to join us. So, each and every one of you know where you were on September 11th, 2001. Except, maybe the ones who are too young, like these ones. They're maybe too young. But someone who we brought today, a guest of ours, a friend of Chris, was with Chris on September 11th. At this time, please welcome Will Jimeno.
I was one of Chris's teammates. There was 5 of us that were in the building that day trying to save people, and I'm very honored to be here today. I want to thank my brothers at the Port Authority Police, Pipes and Band, the team that's here. And I try not to get emotional, but I got to tell you that seeing everybody here today really strikes my heart, and it's over a decade now that 9/11 happened. On 9/11, we ran in there with some fine men, fine brothers of mine. And Christopher was already down there. And when we hooked up, we looked at Chris. And then, there's a saying amongst cops, I'll go through a door with that guy. And Chris was that type of guy. You trusted him with your life. And Chris came up to us, and he had an injury to his eye. And we said, Chris, you all right? He's like, something hit me, but I got 4 people out. We got to get more people out. And I wear this shirt, tough times don't last. Tough people do, and that's the kind of person Chris was. I got to spend time with Chris on the job before 9/11, trusted him with my life, had some good times, had some good laughs. And on 9/11, that picture that everyone here should know and should pass down to their kids of Chris saving that lady with his Nike gloves. To me, I tell people when I'm asked to come and speak, what picture embodies 9/11? And I say the picture of Christopher Amoroso, a picture of a cop who's injured, who comes back to save people and still comes back in to get more people out. Chris was bored at the World Trade Center when he first got there. And we used to bust his chops because we would hear that he was bored down there. He used to love the bus terminal. He liked action, and one of us said it to him that day, said, we thought there was no action down here. He kind of smirked, and we went on our way. What I can tell you is the legacy that Christopher Amoroso leaves behind is you people. Every single one of you. I'm so proud as a survivor, as someone that served with Chris, to see this much love, and hopefully this will grow every year and pass it down to our kids so they remember that out of North Bergen there was a guy named Christopher Amoroso, bigger than any superhero anybody can think of, any action figure out there, any sports hero. Christopher embodied what heroism is, and I want everybody to know that on that day Christopher gave his life, but he gave it proudly, and there was no fear in his eye. And I tell people that this country is the greatest country on earth. I came from Colombia. My parents raised me here, and hardworking people is what made this country. We're a melting pot. Our team was made up of a Spanish guy, an Irish guy, Portuguese guy, an Italian guy. But one thing that came in common was our love as cops to do our jobs. And kids, all I can tell you, especially little kids, never forget who Christopher Amoroso is, because I can't think of a bigger hero than Chris. And again, I want to thank the Amoroso family for having me here. I cannot tell you how Chris is in my life as well as my teammates every single day. There's a big picture of Christopher Amoroso in my family room, and I talk about him every time I go, as well as my teammates when I go and talk to younger kids to let them know, because in effect 9/11 is history, and we can never forget our history, and we can never forget those heroes that made history. On 9/11, those terrorists thought they were going to bring us to our knees, but with guys like Christopher Amoroso, we showed them you can't bring us to our knees, no matter how bad you hurt us. On that note, I want everybody to always remember Christopher like I do every single day. He's in my prayers day and night. I want to say thank you to all my brothers who wear the shield and put their lives on the line every day. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today, because I know right now, Chris is looking down, smiling, saying, you know what? I'm not forgotten, and we can never forget. So God bless you guys. Enjoy this day. And Chris, I love you.
as each and every one of you know who've been with Chris Amoroso Foundation, we're out to touch your hearts. And that's what we do. It makes us remember our friend, Chris Amoroso. Okay, so, I'm gonna keep my bearing here. I want to thank all of everyone who donates, contributes, gives us. We have, I mean, if your back hurts after a softball game, I want you to go to Frank Bello, get your back checked out. You need a tray of food, you go to Rose Delis, and if you get a book, look at the book, read those people who donate, because without them, we don't have much. Without them, we don't have anything. So, a new bar, if you need a cold drink after having to listen to me, in the future, we got the Bottle One, it's opening. My committee, not my committee, the committee, I mean, we work hard. We have numerous meetings to organize this. Digger Odell is phenomenal. Thank you. We ask, he gives, no matter what. No matter what. So, I don't want to forget anybody. The mayor's running late. He's caught up. The mayor, the commissioners. These guys, they give us these fields. Everything is given to Chris Amoroso because of who he was. And Will said what he did. With that said, we're gonna move on. We got some games to play. We got balls. We got some. I'm sorry about my umpire. It's not that good. I'm trying. Hey, and another thing. Hey, who's the one? I didn't throw anybody out of the game yet. Another thing. Chris's sister, Justine Amoroso. She just turned 22. The Amorosos were born around June. 9 months with June before that. I don't know what was going on. There was no TV, blackouts or something. If I forgot anybody, I apologize. Thank each and every one of you. Thank you. Let's play some games. All right, so everybody enjoy the games. Let's go play and finish up this tournament. I want to remind you, we have a Derek Jeter. We have Derek Jeter award we want to win. All right, just so we know, we give a scholarship out to a senior from North Bergen High School each and every year. Wayne is going to tell us who they are and who's receiving the awards.
The first recipient, I'm not too sure if she was here, but her name was Laura Gonzalez. You know, what we give her, $2,000?
Yes.
She received $2,000 to go towards the, secondary education. And the other recipient is Dominic Trouse. He's been helping out here all day today. There's Dominic. Please step out if you're anywhere. He's probably still with the kids playing on the slip and slide. We gave out a total of $4,000 this year because of everybody here. We all appreciate that. Thank you very much. Christopher!